2017, you preserved Magnolia Creek Farm. Why, what was the thinking behind that? And if there was no list, priority list, how was that done? And my third point is, in 2012, the Mar Farm was #1 on your list to preserve. So those are so I'm just curious,
Wow.
like, there seems to have been some thought in the past as to what would be good to preserve. And I understand all the numbers, but no one really has charts, because even Christine said the Environmental Commission is supposed to be looking at updating the chart. So I just don't understand where we're almost at the cap number keeps coming from when there's nothing really in writing.
That's on the land use board. The master plan is the term.
Well, I understand.
Yeah, but you're talking
Oh,
about
that's
priorities.
resource.
You just
Okay, I'm
remember.
sorry. Okay.
Does have the list of preserved farms, and we do have an updated list even since that. There has been an updated chart since then.
And I did
Yes,
that.
we're aware that the NRI needs to be updated.
I took some information from the NRI, and I took information from all the resolutions I've read through. Excuse
There
me.
were, but Laura has, I mean, I have, and I actually have charts that have been published
You don't
recently.
even know the list of preserved.
So I'm not sure why you're having to redo all the work.
Well, because
Well,
I like
that's
to
fine.
know.
Elizabeth, you said,
It's fine.
why was one property preserved over another?
Where's your priority list?
So since, I mean, I've only been here a year, but it had seemed like we don't want to preserve anything. But then when I was going through the resolutions, you guys did preserve it, and all you
And-
guys were on
no,
the
and-
township,
and-
so
and
why
I think-
that one?
I don't know why that one was preserved. I think that's why we're trying to prioritize what farm is preserved, what farms are preserved. We're trying to get a priority list because I don't know, I don't remember about that farm, and sometimes, and sometimes farms are preserved even if the municipality doesn't want to participate in it. The state and the county can preserve property by itself. And so why was that farm preserved over?
Do you have
I
your
don't know.
information? These guys are residents?
But that's what
You
we're
wanna
trying
sign
to
up for
see,
concerned residents or something?
priority lists
It's really
and
doing
where
that.
things are, so
Much better.
things like that. I'm not saying that wasn't a deserving farm, I'm not saying that at all. But I just wanna make sure that
I'm
it's
just trying to
a,
figure out, you know, all the stuff, so I've gone back in the history of reading the natural resources during reading the Franklin Preserved Farmland Plan, a lot of documents. And Mark Farm is coming up as the top one to preserve, and it just seems interesting to me why that's not even the beginning statement. We know Marv is worth preserving, let's see how it can work versus it not being supported by number and 33% cap, and no one really has an updated chart. So I just like to deal with that, so I'm asking, when that meeting happens, if
Yes.
someone could forward me that document, so I can cross-reference